Well, hey everybody, Tony here, and today I'm going to show you how to make this easy smoked cheesesteak fatty. Yeah, you heard me right, a smoked cheesesteak fatty. Look at this. First thing we got to do is knock out that bacon basket weave. Let me show you how to do it. We're going to alternate the bacon here. I have 7 pieces out. Bring them down. Kinda. Grab a piece of bacon. Right about here. And put those back. Now, the opposite ones, bring those up. Another piece of bacon. Bring that back down, and we're just going to continue this process. Got that one piece left. Let's sneak it in up here at the top. No bacon shall be left behind. Just in case you didn't notice, I put 2 pieces of saran wrap over my cutting board and then did the bacon on that. Makes it easier to roll it and move it around. Next, let's get that meat ready. I have 1 pound of ground sirloin and a ½ pound of regular sausage. I'm using Jimmy Dean's. Heaping tablespoon of garlic powder, ½ a teaspoon of salt, not teaspoon, ½ a tablespoon of salt, teaspoon of pepper, and a heaping tablespoon of onion powder. I think I got that in reverse. That looked like that was the garlic powder and the first one was the onion powder. Either way, it's a heaping tablespoon of each. Let's mix it up. Once it's all pretty much mixed up, I'm just gonna throw a couple dashes of that Worcestershire sauce in there. Are good. I want to touch it with the nasty hand. So I got my nasty mouth on it instead. After it's mixed to your liking, we're gonna spread it out over that bacon basket weave. Let me show you an easy way to do that. 1 Ziploc baggie, and that would be a gallon size. And let's put the meat in there. All right, now we're gonna flatten it out. All right. Flatten it out as evenly as possible. Bring out the big gun if you have to. Make sure you leave the bag open so the air gets out. And there we go. Get out your scissors and let's cut the edge of these bags. Get that bacon back over. That meat right onto the basket weave. Let's kind of smush it down on there. As you can see, it fits pretty much perfectly. Now I have a cup of onions. Cup of green pepper. And a cup of baby bell mushrooms. I lightly chop those. All right, now we got to put on the cheese. I didn't take the cheese out of the packet. Hands are dirty. So let's waste another pair of gloves. Kind of push it down. Now we're gonna roll it. So 2 reasons for the plastic wrap again. 1, to give you a base, put that bacon down. 2, makes it easier to roll. So let's roll it. Get about halfway there, push down. Stuff's gonna come out. It's just the way it is. Kind of tuck it back in there if you can. Continue that roll. Make sure you pull your plastic. Once you get it over, kind of push it down, get that seam sealed at the bottom. Pull your plastic back. Now we're going to tuck the sides. Because you see how it's kind of open there? We don't want that. Had I had my cheese already out of the package, I wouldn't have to waste another pair of gloves. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Now stuff that back in there as good as you can. It's kind of tight at this point. Take that plastic. Let's pinch it. Seal it off the best you can. Do it again with this side. So what I'm doing is just kind of stuff it, tucking it and stuffing it. That way you get somewhat of a seal on it there. See that? It's not perfect, not gonna be perfect, gonna be delicious. Now let's go get that Ninja Woodfire smoking. Now that you've hit start on your Ninja Woodfire Grill, I'm gonna go ahead and put this fatty on one of these little racks. Makes it easier to transport and lets some of that fat drip off more than just the grate does. All right, let's go get it on that Ninja Woodfire Grill. All right, I have the fatty on the grill. I have my temp spike in there. We're gonna cook at 250 for however long it takes for that to reach the internal temperature of 150. And then at 150 degrees, we're gonna turn it on the bake, and we're gonna do that at 350, usually for about 15, 20 minutes until this hits 165, which is about 15 to 20 minutes, so that bacon crisps up. Got the pellets in. We're good to go. Temp spike says we are now at 152 on the inside, so we're gonna crank it up to 350 and hit bake and crisp up that bacon. Not bacon, but bacon. I'm excited. All right, temp spike says we're at about 167. Oh yeah, look at that. The smell's amazing too. All right, let's take that temp spike out. It's gonna be hot. It is hot. Ooh, look at the cheese out, it's hot. Yeah, don't do it like that. Use a glove or napkin or something, but we got it out. And you can see I didn't seal it as good as I was hoping to. That's why some of the cheese came out. Not a lot of it, but some of it did come out. Now we're gonna let it rest for about 10 minutes. Then we're gonna slice it up and eat it up. All right, it's time to cut into this thing. Oh yeah. Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? Yeah. All right, let's give it a try. That's a big bite, so you're gonna have to give me a minute. For starters, the bacon's nice and crisp. The meat is nice and moist. The onions and the peppers are cooked perfect. A little soft, a little crunchy, not raw. Yeah, and don't forget those mushrooms. And then there's the provolone cheese. It all just mixes together, makes the perfect cheesesteak fatty. All right, guys, until next time.